It is Angel's Shadow, and he's coming out. Daddy Warbucks to the outside. Hurls.
Emmons McKay driving. 7 is Power Baron, owned and driven by Mike Doyle of St. John. Number 8, Lois Hanover, owned by Charles and Orville Willis of O'Leary, Prince Edward Island. Orville Willis driving. And number 9, Analyzer, owned by the DeWere brothers of Moncton, Joe Gogan driving. Here they come. Clear off, and Fab takes him out of there from the far outside. Power Baron drives on. Ranger Andy on the inside. Swinging into the turn, it is Fab with the lead. Ranger Andy, Power Baron, Solar Eden. They're neck and neck for second. Power Baron is 3 wide and racing on, moving with him. Ranger Andy up the backstretch for the quarter. Fab and Power Baron 3 wide moves to the top. Power Baron and Fab and Ranger Andy on the outside is a third. Solar Eden racing a fourth. Then it's Aster Smoke, another Macca. They're by the quarter. Lois Hanover up on the outside. Scotch Garmin. Analyzer the trailer. They were by the quarter in 29 seconds round the top turn. Power Baron cuts it out. Leads a length and a half, and Fab is second. Ranger Andy parked and driving a third. Solar Eden is fourth. Aster Smoke is fifth. Lois Hanover moving on the outside as they come off the turn through the stretch to the half. Scotch Garmin is out and moving. Another Macca along the rail. And Analyzer trailing as they come to the half. And Power Baron leads a length and a half. They're by the half. Fab is second. Ranger Andy parked third. Solar Eden is a fourth. Aster Smoke out and moving that half in 1:01 and 3. It's Power Baron leading a length and a quarter. Fab is racing second. On the outside, Ranger Andy parked third. Solar Eden fourth. Aster Smoke out moving fifth. Then another Macca. Lois Hanover. Scotch Garmin goes four wide. Analyzer trailing as they race to the three-quarters. It's Power Baron a length and a half, and Fab racing a second. Solar Eden goes to third. Ranger Andy back to third again as they go into the top turn. Solar Eden is fourth. On the far outside, moving fifth, Aster Smoke, another Macca. Lois Hanover. Scotch Garmin and Analyzer, three-quarters, 1:33 and 1. At the 7/8, it is still Power Baron by a length. Fab racing second. Heading for home, Power Baron and Fab. Solar Eden on the inside, Ranger Andy on the outside. Here comes Aster Smoke, but it's going to be Power Baron. Here they are. Power Baron, Fab, Ranger Andy, Aster Smoke, another Macca. Then Solar Eden and Scotch Garmin, Analyzer, and Lois Hanover. And parading now the unofficial winner of this afternoon's featured ninth race, number 7, Power Baron. A bay-pacing horse, 5 years, the Baron Hanover from Dottie Sampson. Owned, trained, and driven by Mike Doyle of St. John. At his first start this year, a season's record for the Maritimes, 2:04 and 3. Number 7, Power Baron with Mike Doyle. The result of the ninth race now official. Number 1, another Macca, was 5th. Number 2, Solar Eden, 7th. Number 3, Scotch Garmin, was 6th. Number 4, Fab, was 2nd. Number 5, Aster Smoke, 4th. Number 6, Ranger Andy, was 3rd. Number 7, Power Baron, your race winner. Number 8, Lois Hanover, was 9th. Number 9, Analyzer, was 8th. Your card should read from the top down 5, 7, 6, 2, 4, 3, 1, 9, 8, the mile in 2:04 and 3.
At the mutuals, Power Baron paid $2.40 to win. The 47 Canella paid $33.50. That's our feature from Exhibition Park in St. John. This is Bob Henderson for CHTN Sports. It's our Saturday afternoon feature. Here's track announcer Ingham Palmer.
And parading now, the starters for this afternoon's featured ninth race, an invitational pace, a purse of $2,000. Number 1 is Armbro Norm, owned by Richard Bluefarb of North Sydney and Davy Wetson of Sydney, Callie Rankin driving. 2 is Fab, owned by Stephen Downey of St. John, with Mike Downey driving. Number 3, Lacardi, owned by Mrs. Edith McPhail of Cornwall, Prince Edward Island, Blois McPhail driving. 4 is Happy Frisky, owned by Elmer, Leslie, and Laith White of Summerside, Angus McPhee driving. Number 5, G.K. Time, owned by Danny Gass of Cornwall, Prince Edward Island, Boyd Tremere driving. Number 6, Aster Smoke, owned by Albert and Ines Goodine of Fredericton, Steve Mahar driving. And number 7, another Macca, owned by George Murphy of Augustine Cove, Prince Edward Island, Francis McIsaac driving. 7 starters for race 9. Here they come. They're off, and Fab steps out, takes the early lead. From the far outside, another Macca goes winging for it, Lacardi. He's in along the rail now and racing third. Armbro Norm is at 4th. Then it's Happy Frisky, G.K. Time, Aster Smoke, the trailer as they race around the turn. Fab takes him up the backstretch now. Lacardi has gone to second along the rail, and another Macca out and moving from third. He's back to second again, lapped on the leader. Another Macca winging forward. He has the lead. It's another Macca. Fab along the rail racing second, and they're by the quarter. Then Lacardi racing third. Armbro Norm is 4th. Then it's Happy Frisky, GK Time, and Astor Smoke. As they swing into the top turn, they were by the quarter in 32 seconds. Facing out on top, another Macca leads by a length. Fab is racing second. Lacardi comes off the rail now to challenge from third. Armbro Norm moves up along the rail. He's fourth, and they're driving through the stretch now to the half, and Fab is out and challenging for the lead. It's now Fab with the lead. Another Macca second. Lacardi driving on the outside third. Armbro Norm fourth. Happy Frisky on the outside moving fifth. Then it's GK Time at Astor Smoke. As they go into the lower turn now for the second time, they were by the half in 5 and 2, and Fab pacing with the lead. Another Macca racing is second. Lacardi out driving third. Armbro Norm is fourth. Happy Frisky 3 wide. He's fifth. Then it's Astor Smoke and GK Time, the trailer, as they race for the 3/4. And it's still Fab with the lead a length. Another Macca second. Happy Frisky 3 wide. He's gone to third, is moving. Armbro Norm to fourth. They're by the 3/4. Lacardi's fifth. Then it's Astor Smoke and GK Time as they go into the top turn. And another Macca goes forward. He takes the lead on the outside. It's another Macca. Fab. Happy Frisky is a third. Armbro Norm comes off the rail now from fourth as they come heading for home. Another Macca has the lead. Happy Frisky. Then Fab and Armbro Norm on the outside. Here they are to the wire. Another Macca and Happy Frisky. They are close. Then it's Armbro Norm, Fab, Lacardi, GK Time, and Astor Smoke. And parading now the unofficial winner of this afternoon's featured 9th race. It's number 7, another Macca. A brown pacing gelding, 8 years, McClan McTavish from Gay Symbol. On with George Murphy of Augustine Cove, Prince Edward Island, trained by Wally McGinnis and Francis McIsaac driving. The horse scores his 3rd winning trip from 6 starts this year, equaling our season's record of 208 and 1. Number 7, another Macca with Francis McIsaac. And the result of the 9th race now official. Number 1, Armbro Norm, was 3rd. Number 2, Fab, was 4th. Number 3, Lacardi, 5th. Number 4, Happy Frisky, was 2nd. Number 5, GK Time, was 6th. Number 6, Astor Smoke, was 7th. Number 7, another Macca, your race winner. And your card should read from the top down 3, 4, 5, 2, 6, 7, 1, and the mile in 208 and 1.
At the Mutuals, another Macca paid $10.60 to win. The 7-4 exactor paid $122.10. That's our Saturday afternoon feature from Exhibition Park. This is Bob Henderson for CHDN Sports.
really nice horses. And anyways, my horse made a break in first turn. I cleaned them all out. First turn. The only two that get behind me was Jody and Wally, and then they ended up first and second. There's a fella come out of the barn after there, hung me up there. He was right there, and he was a big better, right? And he can hold it. Anyway, So anyways, he come over, had me, hung me up, and Tony Haig was in the barn. Tony seen what was going on. The fella had a hold of me, eh? And I roared to Janice Hubbard there. She was helping me, and I said, "Go get Wally." This was a great big fella, eh? Anyways, he had a hold of me. Tony noticed that he was had a hold of me, and
them at the gate. The gate is moving. Here they come. Clear up at El Lighter. Takes him out of their flying caper on the outside. Racing on second. Saunders Glory 3 wide. Racing third. Cowico racing fourth along the rail. Power Baron is a fifth. They race to the eighth pole and up on the outside. Flying Caper takes command. Moves out on top now by a length. El Lighter racing a second. Saunders Glory up on the outside is racing third. Cowico fills the hole. Saunders Glory is parked. And what goes on? They're by the quarter. Flying Caper in command. And on the outside, Saunders Glory racing second. The Flying Caper to the eighth. They're off the turn now, and Saunders Glory coming to him on the outside. El Lighter racing third on the inside. Good Delight parked fourth on the outside. Then Cowico, Power Baron, Patton Hill, or Craig's caught on Patton Hill. They're neck and by the half, and it is a Flying Caper. Saunders Glory on the outside. Then on the inside, El Lighter racing third. Good Delight on the outside fourth. Then along the rail, Cowico. Power Baron has trouble finding racing room. He's sixth right now. The half was in a minute and 4/5, and it is Flying Caper. Saunders Glory hanging hard second. El Lighter up along the rail, racing at third. Good Delight is fourth. Craig's Call going way wide, 4 wide. 3/4 are by it now and racing into the top turn. It is still Flying Caper. Power Baron can't find racing room. He's the trailing horse right now as they race to the 7/8. It is still Flying Caper pacing with the lead, and they swing for home. Flying Caper is the leader. They're fanning out 5 wide. They're coming to him. Here comes El Lighter, the gray colt, interfering with him in the stretch, and then he swings out. On the far outside, Cowico, Patton Hill. Here they are. It is Cowico, Patton Hill, Flying.
22nd edition of the Gold Cup and Saucer has Saunders Glory, Ian Moore, Pennant Play 2, Wally Hennessy, 3, Henry Butler, Steve Maher, 4, Armbro Ultrasonic, Vince Polton, 5, Special Reward, Mike Downey, 6, Cowico, Henry Smallwood, 7, Timely Robin, Steve Mason, 8, Saul's Pride, Joe Smallwood. Here they come. They're off in Armbro Ultrasonic for the lead into the turn, racing in along the rail. 2, Henry Butler, Saunders Glory up along the rail, racing in 3. On the outside in 4, Pennant Play up along the rail in 5, Timely Robin. Saul's Pride sits in 6, Special Reward. Your trailer as they go by the 8, Cowico. They go on up the backstretch to the quarter. Armbro Ultrasonic on the outside, battling for the lead with Henry Butler. Saunders Glory sits in 3, from 4, Timely Robin. Pennant Play in 5. Saul's Pride, Cowico, Special Reward trails. Armbro Ultrasonic to the top by the quarter. Racing from 2, Henry Butler. Quarter-mile race, 29 seconds. It's Armbro Ultrasonic with the lead to the 3/8. Henry Butler racing 2, Saunders Glory in 3. Timely Robin sits in 4, from 5, Pennant Play. 6, Saul's Pride, 7, Cowico, and Special Reward trails. It's Armbro Ultrasonic with the lead as they come to the half. Henry Butler racing up on the outside in 2, Saunders Glory 3. Pennant Play on the outside 4, Timely Robin up along the rail 5, and a Special Reward, Saul's Pride, and Cowico trails 101 by the half. It's Armbro Ultrasonic to the 5/8. Henry Butler up and at him on the outside in 2. Timely Robin up along the rail in 3. Saunders Glory steps it out on the outside in 4. Racing in 5, Special Reward. From 6, Pennant Play, Saul's Pride, Coeco trails. They go by the 3/4. Henry Butler on the outside to the top. Umbro Ultrasonic racing in 2 from 3 Timely Robin. Pennant Play on the outside in 4. It's Henry Butler to the 7/8. 1:30 by the 3/4. It's Henry Butler off the 7/8 turn. Umbro Ultrasonic racing 2. Here comes Saul's Pride on the outside. Henry Butler, Umbro Ultrasonic. It's Henry Butler, Umbro Ultrasonic, Saul's Pride on the outside. Gonna be Henry Butler, Saul's Pride, Umbro Ultrasonic, Coeco, Pin and Play, Special Reward, Saunders Glory, and Timely Robin. Henry Butler winning the Gold Cup and Saucer race here at the driving clerk for 1981.
Well, there on Saul's Pride, busting for the early lead, so is K3C, and so is Highland Drummer, 3 wide into the turn. Saul's Pride the leader on the inside. That up in between horses, KC3 is racing second. Highland Drummer goes up on the outside as KC3 takes cover behind the leader, and Highland Drummer on the outside is now second. He is winning for the lead. KC3 racing in third. JJ's Metro on the outside going out from fourth. The quarter in 28 and 2. They race into the top turn. Highland Drummer in command. JJ's Metro up and at him on the outside. Saul's Pride is third. KC3 racing fourth. Henry Butler is fifth. Then Pennant Play, McGarrett in. Big U trails. They come through the stretch onto the half, and JJ's Metro goes to the top on the outside. Then Highland Drummer is second. Saul's Pride racing third. JJ's Metro by the half. 58 and 2. Henry Butler is up moving from fifth and going on into the turn for the second time. JJ's Metro. Highland Drummer is second. Henry Butler up on the outside going on to third. Saul's Pride racing in fourth. Then Pennant Play moving fifth. KC3 McGarrett in. And Big U as they go to the 3/4. It's JJ's Metro on the outside. Henry Butler. McGarrett in. Up way wide. 3/4. 1:29 and 4 into the top turn. We need a quarter, better than 30 seconds for a track record. JJ's Metro, McGarrett in, up strong on the outside, coming out from second. Highland Drummer has third. Pennant Play swings wide fourth. Henry Butler is fifth. Through the lane, it's McGarrett in, and JJ's Metro and Pennant Play coming out. It is McGarrett in, and JJ's Metro, Pennant Play. Here they are, 2 minutes flat.
Here's a rundown of how the entries finished in Provincial Cup 4. Number 1, Big Hugh, 8th. Number 2, Saul's Pride, was 5th. Number 3, Henry Butler, 7th. The number 4 entry, KC3, was 6th. Number 5, Highland Drummer, finished 4th. Our number 6, Pennant Play, 2nd. McGarrett N, number 7, won the Provincial Cup. And number 8, JJ's Metro, was 3rd.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Provincial Cup 4, number 7, McGarrett N, and Jimmy Doherty. McGarrett N, incidentally, a Bay Gelding, New Zealand bred, having 6 years, with Scottish Hanover from Olay. Owned by Jimmy Doherty of Clifton, New Jersey, by Stephen Roney of Matterlip, New Jersey, and by the Beaver Stables of Abington, Massachusetts. Trained and driven by Jimmy Doherty, your winner in 2 minutes flat.
Play his race as it goes. He wasn't going to sit down and develop any pre-race strategy. He said, I'll just see what happens. If they leave in the inside of me, then he said, I'm going to look for a hole. If they don't leave in the inside of me, he said, I'll go to the top. So they did leave in the inside of him. He did find a hole, and he just timed it perfectly when to come out. And that horse went better than 3/8 of a mile on the outside, and he was still coming on again when they came home. A great race, the most exciting race I've seen in years.
Well, 2 minutes flat, I guess you can't come much closer than that, can you?
Oh, it's just a tick, eh? 1/5 of a second is the length of a horse, and that's all it is, just a tick away. And a great finish and a great race, and I don't think anyone went home disappointed. People come to the racetrack to see A, exciting, close racing, and B, speed, and they had them both right.
Got him here tonight. Well, Howie Trainer, once again, thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure working with you again. Let's now go and talk to the winner of the race and see what Jimmy Doherty has to say to us.
Congratulations, Jack.
Congratulations on a well-run race. You seem to be able to do no wrong. You come up here, you pick up your horse, local boy comes back and makes good here in St. John.
Just kind of lucky, I guess, maybe.
Well, you ran a heck of a race. You did it in 2 minutes flat. You came around that half in, I think it was 58 and 2. Did you know you were in a sub-2? Did you think you could go for it?
Yeah, when we got to the half that much, and, you know, I didn't know then if I was going to win, but I knew whoever win had a shot at it.
When did you make your move?
Well, I edged him out here coming to the half, and Wally Hennessy came out with his horse, which was pretty fair. And the horse that had been parked was not just quite that brave right then, that other horse from Montreal. I looked up and I see him dead. I knew if I could ever swoop him, I'd be long gone, and that's what happened.
Well, congratulations. You're the winner of Provincial Cup number 4.
All right.
Well-run race. So there you
Starters for the 9th race. At the gate, and the gate is moving. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. Clear off Kilkerran. Robbie quickly goes to the top. Henry Butler's up on the outside. He's racing on second. Columbo Silster's on the inside. He is racing third on the rail. Pennant Play is a fourth. Armor Ultrasonic racing a fifth. Then Saul's Pride and Silent Class trails as they go on up the backstretch to the quarter. And Henry Butler, now the leader, moves out by a length. Kilkerran. Robbie is second. Columbo Silster third. Pennant Play is fourth. Then Armbro Ultrasonic, Saul's Pride, Silent Class, the quarter, 29 and 3. Henry Butler, the leader. Kilkerran Robbie racing a second. Columbo Silster is third. Pennant Play. Then Armbro Ultrasonic, Saul's Pride out and moving now. And Silent Class trails as they swing to the 3/8. Henry Butler, the leader. Kilkerran Robbie. Here comes Pennant Play. Out from fourth and coming on. Right behind him, Saul's Pride. Coming to the half, it is Henry Butler and Kilkerran Robbie. Pennant Play now third. Columbo Silster is the fourth. Saul's Pride racing fifth. Silent Class, Armbro Ultrasonic, half, 1:03 and 1. Head of the turn now for the second time. It's Henry Butler pacing on top. Kilkerran Robbie racing second. Pennant Play going on. Driving third. Columbo Silster fourth. Saul's Pride now fourth. Columbo Silster is fifth. Then Armbro Ultrasonic, and up on the outside, Silent Class. They go to the 3/4. It is Henry Butler and Pennant Play. They're neck and neck. Kilkerran Robbie is third. Saul's Pride racing fourth on the outside. 3/4, 1:34 and 1. They're rid of the top turn. Henry Butler and Pennant Play. Then Kilkerran Robbie holding third. Saul's Pride racing a fourth. Then Columbo Silster up on the inside. Armbro Ultrasonic and Silent Class, and Saul's Pride swings out 3 wide. He is coming on. Henry Butler, Pennant Play, Saul's Pride driving up second now. Henry Butler and Saul's Pride coming on. It is Saul's Pride and Henry Butler. Here they are, 2:04 and 1.
once again, Harness Racing fans. Ingham Palmer with you from high atop the grandstand at Exhibition Park, and we're all set for the 1982 version of the Maritime's richest horse race, Provincial Cup 5. For the first time in the short history of the Cup, we will not have a fast track. We've had rain all day, fog hangs overhead, and from earlier races tonight, our track is estimated to be 4 to 5 seconds off. Royal Partner, for example, won the $2,000 eighth race in 2-9-1. When her last start, she was charted in 2-4-1, and in her start before that, she was a winner in 2-5. So we're saying tonight our track is 4 to 5 seconds off, and that puts down any chance we had of a new track record. Certainly, we have that possibility with the field that's gathered here tonight. So let's get on with it. A field of 8 going for a record $25,000. From post 1, a pair of EPR friends from Foxborough, KC3 and Wendy Donaway. Cup winners back in 1979. KC3, a 7-year-old son of Adios Vic. He's owned by Dr. James Marshall of Washington, D.C. Sports a win race record of 157-3. A winner at Foxborough this year in 58-2. The number 1 is KC3 with Wendy Donaway. Number 2 is Trio N. He's a 7-year-old New Zealand-bred pacer with a record of 155-2, taken earlier this year at the Meadowlands. He's owned by Helen and Frank Rubinetti of Union, New Jersey, and the Central Standard Bred Agency of New Zealand. And back home again, looking for his 3rd Cup win in a row, St. John's own Gentleman Jim Doherty. Then from post 3, an EPR favorite, Pennant Play, and Wally Hennessy. The horse at EPR has won the Labatt Blue Crown Series. He won the Alexander Memorial. We raced the Monctonian here this year. He won that. He was runner-up in the Cup last year. He's the holder of EPR season's record of 201. A 5-year-old son of Strikeout is owned by Romeo Boucher of Moncton. And then leaving from post 4 will be Truman, a 4-year-old son of Leader Pick. He's been racing at Foxborough and the Meadowlands. He's won this year in 58-2. The horse is owned by brothers Angelo and Joe Farrell of Winthrop and Saugus, Massachusetts. And with him, the fellow they call the King of New England, John Hogan. Number 5 is Saul's Pride, horse of the year last year on the Maritimes and the year before. Winner of his last 3 starts, his last in 2 minutes and 1/5. He's the favorite of many, and of course he is the pride of Prince Edward Island. He's owned by Ian and Don Smith of Charlottetown at Montague, and he's handled by Joey Smallwood. From post 6, Amherst Blue, a 4-year-old from Ontario with native Cape Breton owners. He's been racing in top-class company at Greenwood and Flamborough, owned by John and by Britta McLean of Oakville, Ontario, former Cape Bretoners, and he's handled by New Brunswick native Rael Bourgeois. Amherst Blue, 159-3, a son of Good Show. Number 7 comes in from Foxborough. He's Honor Barron with a record of 158-4. He's owned by Margaret and Robert Muir of Keyser Falls, Maine, a winner in 2 minutes last week. The son of Baron Hanover is being driven by Gary Kamel. And then rounding out the field, the St. John Hope, Colombo Sealster, owned by Paul Dares of St. John. He won here Monday night in 2-1-1. And prior to that, set a new track record up at Presque Isle, 2 minutes and 2/5. He's trained and driven by Willard Carr, the old wizard of the turf. So there they are, the starters in the 1982 Cup. It's Provincial Cup 5, and here they come. We're off Trio and on the inside. Truman up and out of on the outside, and Amherst Blue is racing on 3rd. KC3 racing 4th. Pennant Play, Colombo Sealster, Saul's Pride, Honor Baron Trails. They go by the 8th pole, and Truman up 4 and takes the lead. Trio N is racing a 2nd up on the outside. Amherst Blue is driving on. He goes to 2nd, takes after the leader. The leader is Truman, and on the outside, Amherst Blue driving a 2nd quarter, 29 seconds into the top turn. They're neck and neck. Now Amherst Blue takes command on the outside. Truman is racing 2nd. Trio N is 3rd. KC3 racing 4th. Then it is Colombo Sealster. Pennant Play. They come swinging off the top turn. Saul's Pride 7th. Honor Baron Trails. Here they come racing to the half. The leader now is Truman. Back on top again, and Trio N comes up and at him on the outside, and Trio N goes to the top by the half. Through the mud, 1 minute 1/5.
It is Trio and Truman racing second. Amherst Blue is racing at third. Then on the outside, and KC3 going on. He's driving at third, and KC3 is now second. He takes after the leader as they go by the 5/8. On to the 3/4, Trio N and KC3. Truman is third. Colombo Sealster out driving on the 4th. Then it is Saul's Pride. Then Amherst Blue, Pennant Play, and on their Baron, 3/4, 31 and 4. They are rid of the top turn. Trio M the leader on the inside. He's under a tight rein. KC3 is on the outside, driving hard second, and Colombo Sealster will swing out 3 wide. He's coming on strong third. They swing for home. Trio N. KC3. Here comes Colombo Sealster up 3 wide on the inside. Truman. It is KC3 Trio. Truman back out again. Here they are in 203 and 2. And Truman getting through on the inside. It's tight for second and third. Mile in 203 and 2. Son of a gun, had we had track conditions and weather, for sure, we would have had a new track record. So the result is now official. Truman and John Hogan in 2-3 and 2. The fractions, 1/4 29, the half at 1 minute and 1/5, 3/4 1:31 and 4, and the mile in 2-3 and 2. And remember, I said our track was 4 to 5 seconds off. KC3 was second, beaten by 3/4 of a length. Then Trio N third, also 3/4 off the top. Colombo Sealster was 4th. Pennant Play 5th. Saul's Pride 6th. Then Honor Baron and Amherst Blue. At the Mutuals, Truman paid $6.60, $4.40, and $2.60. KC3 returned $5.40 and $4, and Trio N returned $2.60 to show. Total handle tonight, not a record. Again, we blame the weather. It worked out to $180,600. The winner, Truman, a 4-year-old altered son of Leader Pick and Shy Away Matron. All but Joe and Angelo Farrell of Winthrop and Saugus, Mass., trained by Diane Helen and driven by John Hogan. It's the 12th winning trip this year from 28 tries for Truman. So we hope that you've enjoyed our coverage of Provincial Cup 5. Till next time, from Exhibition Park, this is Ingham Palmer.
Because them fellows, like, they showed that they could leave, and they can set up pretty fast half with no effort.
So if you're sitting 2 past coming to the half, you're going to be pretty darn happy lad.
Oh, I certainly will. I wouldn't be in a hurry to move.
Mike McDonald says the horse that beats me, Callwood Clipper's going to have to break 2 minutes. Can Silent Class do that? If we get the right night.
Well, he's got a shot at it. Like, he won last year 3 trips, and they were all better than 2-1, 2 minutes and 2, 2 minutes and 3, and 2 minutes and 4. So he was knocking last year, and I hope that this year he's coming to top form.
Here they come. They're off, and a Miracle Report and a Spinning Dandy battle for the lead into the turn. Silent Class are racing third. They're 3 wide as they race to the 8th. Spinning Dandy, Miracle Report, they go to a break. They race on up the backstretch to the opening quarter. It's Silent Class with the lead. Bulgawell racing second. Callwood Clipper up on the outside third. They're racing to the opening quarter. It's Silent Class with the lead. On the outside, Callwood Clipper second. Bulgawell racing third. Winner's Accolade sits fourth from 5, Big Hugh. And it's Autopilot, Spinning Dandy, Miracle Report trails. 29 and 2 by the opening quarter. They come off the turn racing for the half. It's Callwood Clipper with the lead. Silent Class racing second. Bulgawell third. Here comes Winner's Accolade now to the outside fourth. Big Hugh following fifth. Racing to the stretch for the half. It's Callwood Clipper. Winner's Accolade on the outside second. Silent Class. They race by the half. Winner's Accolade to the top. Callwood Clipper racing second. Silent Class. Big Hugh on the outside fourth. Bulgawell fifth. They race by the half a minute flat. Racing into the turn to the 5/8. Callwood Clipper, Winner's Accolade, a race neck and neck. Silent Class racing third. Big Hugh. They race to the 3/4. Winner's Accolade to the top. Here comes Silent Class on the outside second. Callwood Clipper. Big Hugh on the outside fourth. They race by the 3/4. Winner's Accolade with the lead. Silent Class now to the outside second. Here comes Big Hugh. Autopilot wide fourth. racing by the 3/4 on to the 7/8. It's Winner's Accolade. Here comes Silent Class on the outside. They have an eighth of them all left to go. On the outside, Silent Class racing second, Winner's Accolade. Here comes Autopilot. They race through the stretch. Silent Class, Autopilot on the outside. Right down to the wire. It's going to be Silent Class, Autopilot, Big Joe, Winner's Accolade, Colwood Clipper, Volgawell, Spinning Dandy, and the Miracle Report.
At the gate, gate is moving. Provincial Cup 6, top of the stretch, Hillbilly Orr, Silent Class, Glen Reynolds, Autopilot, Columbus Silster, Ambro Vienna, Skirt 2, and Nero's Boopy. Here they come. We're off at but it is Columbus Hilster. He goes winging forward. He has the lead. Silent Class is on the inside. Racing up second, Armbro Vienna. He's outside and driving out third as they swing around the turn and go to the eighth. Then it's Hillbilly Orr, Nero's BB up on the outside. Glenn Reynolds autopilot. Skirt Do is trailing as they race on to the quarter. Columbus Hilster the leader. Up on the outside, Armbro Vienna goes on. He takes command. Armbro Vienna moving out. Columbus Hilster racing as second. Silent Class is third. They're by that quarter, 28 and 4. It is Armbro Vienna leading into the top turn. A length and a quarter. Columbus Hilster second. Nero's BB parked. He drives on third. Silent Class is fourth on the rail. Then it is Hillbilly Orr. He comes out to move. Then Glenn Reynolds autopilot and Skirt Do as they come driving on to the half. Up on the outside, here comes Nero's BB. Armbro Vienna on the run. It is Nero's BB now by 2. Hillbilly Orr racing second. Then Silent Class is third. The half at 59 and 1. Into the turn for the second time. Nero's BB. Hillbilly Orr on his back. Silent Class is third. Look at Glenn Reynolds up strong on the outside. Racing on third. Silent Class now fourth. On the outside, Columbus Hilster now fifth. Then autopilot and Skidoo and far back. Armbro Vienna on to the three quarters. Nero's BB. Glenn Reynolds has gone to second. There goes Columbus Hilster out 3 wide as they go racing by the three quarters. 129 and 4. It is Nero's BB. Hillbilly Orr. Glenn Reynolds. Columbus Hilster. Silent Class is on the rails. Skidoo and autopilot. They come by the 7/8 and head for home. Nero's BB is the leader. Nero's BB. Hillbilly Orr driving up a strong second coming on. Then Glenn Reynolds on the outside autopilot. It is Nero's BB holding. Here they are. Nero's BB. Hillbilly Orr autopilot. Glenn Reynolds. Columbus Hilster. Silent Class. Skidoo and Armbro Vienna. And the mile, a track record, 1:59 and 4. Quite a gathering we have trackside now. There were a lot of people in the St. John Doherty family. No disputing that. Jimmy Doherty has come back home with Nero's BB and sets a new track record of 1:59 and 4. For that, he gets a check for $1,000. Nero's BB. Bay Pacing Horse 5 by Nero from Brett's Beauty, she by Brett Hanover. Owned by the GBW United Farm, Verona, New York. The horse is trained by Jimmy Winters. Jimmy Doherty driving. New track record, 1:59.
Big good wrestler.
Bill Nicholson grew up on a farm on Prince Edward Island where horses were part of everyday life. It wasn't until 1958 that he began racing them. After serving in World War II, he moved to St. John and quickly became a fixture at Exhibition Park Raceway. Although he viewed harness racing more as a hobby, the competitive drive was always there.
He was aggressive, always aggressive. You knew when you were in a race with him that he was going to go around you if he could, and if he's on the front end, you weren't getting by him unless you had a better horse. The only way you could beat him is to have a better horse.
And Nicholson would be the first to admit that it's the horse that makes the driver, and not the other way around.
I won a lot of major races around the Maritimes, and it wasn't because I was the best. That's all I can say.
Nicholson's racing highlight was winning the prestigious Gold Cup and Saucer with Scotch Gaumont in 1976. He has close to 400 career wins, including 5 last year at age 79. But 11 years ago, it almost ended after a serious collision with another driver.
Well, it was 16 days that I didn't know anybody or anything.
The man was in the hospital and pretty near dead, and bounced back, and here he is going just as good as ever.
Nicholson also recalled a time when the taxation people gave him a hard time.
They wanted to know about why I stayed at the horse race and if I didn't make money. I told them the only time I could completely forget about them was when I was out talking to the horses in the evening.
Apart from the horses, Nicholson says it's the racing community that has made the journey worthwhile.
Travel around everywhere, said you meet a tremendous pile of lovely people. They help each other. Now, mind you, they don't help each other out there on the track racing, but...
When asked when he plans to retire from the racing game,
you got to do something. There isn't much else I can do at 80.
Nicholson actually turns 80 on July 6th. All his friends are invited to the big party at, where else, the racetrack. In St. John, this is Global's Paul Martin reporting.
Now the bathtub.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Over here?
Melanie's friends. Might not be anybody show up.
I got a feeling there might be one or two.
Hill, Brawley Road, Jim and I Risk, Bay River Duke, Kill Karen, Robbie, and here they come. They're off, and Jim and Iris goes swinging forward. He takes the lead, but flying down. Looks strong on the inside, and he's back on top. Flying down with Jim and Iris, up and at him on the outside. Racing on second. Brawley Road is racing third. Bay River Duke has fourth. Flying down, holds his lead, but Jim and Iris goes on again, trying for the top as they race on. It's a battle for the early lead. Flying down, and Jim and Iris, and now Jim and Iris, they are neck and neck, and Brawley Road sits pretty. He's third, and they are by the quarter in 29 seconds on into the top turn. Jim and Iris motoring on top of length, flying down his second. Brawley Road is racing third as they come to the 3/8. Then Glengall Cover is fourth, Bay River Duke is fifth, Bengal Hill, Kilkerran Robbie, and through the stretch they come racing to the half. Jim and Iris on top, flying down. Here comes Brawley Road out from third, up to second. Brawley Road goes winging forward. He takes the lead as they go racing out by the half. 59-4 into the turn, second time. Brawley Road with Jim and Iris going on again. The two Super Colts are neck and neck as they go by the 5/8. On up the backstretch, neck and neck, racing to the 3/4. Brawley Road on the outside. Jim and Iris on the inside. Flying down, goes to third. Glengall Cover fourth. That is Bay River Duke. Bengal Hill and they go by the 3/4. 1:28-4. Better than last night's Provincial Cup. Brawley Road turns it on. Brawley Road a length and a quarter. Jim and Iris coming on. So is Glengall Cover flying down fourth. They come swinging for home. Maybe a new track record again. It is Brawley Road. Jim and Iris. Here comes Glengall Cover. They're neck and neck, and out Jim and Iris, and Glengall Cover comes on. Here they are. Jim and Iris, Glengall Cover, Brawley Road, Bengal Hill flying down. Bay River Duke, time for the mile. 1:59-4. They're off B.J. Allen quickly going to the top on the outside. Gemini Greenwood is on the inside and racing is second. Kilkerran Brewer racing third. And Spin Dandy's got to a break. That's Kerman Seelster up on the outside going to third. They're by the 8th pole and on up the backstretch on to the quarter. B.J. Allen cutting it out. He's leading by 2. Gemini Greenwood is second. Kerman Seelster out driving third. Then Maldo's Boy 4th. Kilkerran Brewer 5th. Bayside Catfish missed Misty Hill Mary. Spin and Dandy trails. And a fire that quarter, 29-1. Around the top turn, B.J. Allen with Kermit Sealster racing second now on the rail. Gemini Greenwood his third. They're by the 3/8. That is Maldo's Boy, Bayside Catfish. Here comes Misty Hill Mary up on the outside. And Spinning Dandy and then Kilkerran Brewer. Far back, they come to the half. B.J. Allen cuts it out. Leads a length. Kermit Sealster second. Gemini Greenwood is out from third. They were by the half in a minute flat. Into the turn, second time. The leader, B.J. Allen. Kermit Sealster racing a second. Gemini Greenwood out racing third. Maldo's Boy is a fourth. They're by the 5/8 now and going on to the 3/4. B.J. Allen, Kermit Sealster, Gemini Greenwood, Maldo's Boy going up on the inside. Misty Hill Mary up 3 wide going on to third now. Maldo's Boy to fourth. They're by the 3/4, 1:29-4, better than 2 minutes beat again. And B.J. Allen turns it on. He's leading now by 5 lengths and moving away as they come to the 7/8. We have in the making another sub-2-minute mile. It is B.J. Allen moving away from him at the head of the lane. Through the stretch now, B.J. Allen, the battle for second. B.J. Allen moving away, and here they are by himself. B.J. Allen, Misty Hill Mary, Bayside Catfish, Maldo's Boy, Kermit Sealster, then Spinning Dandy, Gemini Greenwood. Time for the mile, 1:59-4.